And welcome back to Talk of Alabama. I am here with Allison Blankenship, the president of Precision Speaking, and today we're talking about the art of saying no and making it stick, and it's so hard to do for a lot of people out there, Allison.
It is, and we were just talking to Ebony about that. It's so hard to say no to certain people and really mean it, but not offend them.
Well, and why is it so hard? Is it a fear factor? Is it intimidation?
I think for a lot of us, particularly here, if you grew up in the South, we're raised to please other people, and we're raised to be polite, and it's really hard. We don't want to disappoint people. We don't want to let them down. So sometimes no can feel really uncomfortable or really awkward.
You've got some techniques and some tips for all of us. So get out your pen and paper if you're at home right now. Number one, remember to pause.
Yes.
So give us an example.
Well, we call that the power of the pause, because what that does is let the other person know you're really thinking through their request, and it tells them that, you listened to them, you heard them, and that's very, very powerful. So we always want to say start with a pause, because if you jump right in there, it's too fast, and then people are like, well, you didn't even listen.
Okay, let me try. Let me give you an impromptu example. Allison, I love that blazer. Could I borrow it sometime?
What size are you?
Size 4.
Oh no, it won't fit you.
So she did the pause. Do you see that? She thought about it. She gave logical reason. And that really was not rehearsed. That was total impromptu. Okay, so that's a good example. Number 2, increase compliance with a single word.
My favorite word, and you've probably heard it a lot of times and didn't realize how powerful it is, but when we pause, and then we say no, because. And that one word, because, as I just explained to you, it won't fit you. I didn't say because. What we know, that was a study by Harvard University.
Okay.
Dr. Ellen Langer, put students through a series of tests, and what she found is that when people put no followed by because, and then gave them a legitimate reason, it won't fit you, or no, I've got other plans, that it increased compliance up to 93%.
So then people aren't as upset or offended if you give them a because.
Mm-hmm. It taps into what we call the automatic reasoning system in your brains, and that's something that everybody has. It's your subconscious brain working, if you will, and it just makes us understand better.
Okay, but then what about this? Here's an example. Say your boss says, hey, can you work Sunday? And you say, well, no, because I already have church plans. But then your boss is like, well, we really need you here. Then what do you say?
Then I'd move on to tip number 3, which is the rain check no.
The rain check. Okay, offer a rain check. So no, I can't work this Sunday, but if you're really desperate, then I can do it maybe another Sunday to help you.
So with the rain check, you're offering to help, but you're offering to help on your time frame.
Your terms.
Yeah. If someone's made a request and they say, well, can you do this? You say, well, no, because. And I'd be happy to come in early on Monday, stay late on Saturday, work late on Friday, whatever that option is.
Okay.
But you're still offering to help. You're doing it on your terms.
Okay. And then your number 4 is Southern hospitality no. What exactly is that, Allison?
I love this one, and it just cracks people up when I work outside of the state of Alabama.
When you say no, but God bless you anyway?
Well, close. It's the no, thank you. Oh, could you work Sunday? Oh, no, thank you.
They're like, what? What is that?
Because what we know is that about 70% of questions are actually not questions, they're directives. They're things that people want us to do.
Okay.
So when they put it as a question to be polite, and when you say no thank you, that's all of a sudden they realize you had an option because it was a question.
Oh.
And it's really fun. It's really fun to use, but very polite. And
yes.
What can people say?
That's true. I'm going to start using that. No, thank you. Okay, but then, 2 more questions. What if people out there feel like they don't have a choice? Like, say it's like their mother-in-law or their boss or somebody that they really feel like, I really don't have a choice. Even though I want to say no, I can't say no to this person. I mean...
Well, you can always say no. You always have the choice, but of course you have to weigh the impact of your decision on the relationship.
Yeah.
So it's totally relational. And yes, of course, there are times you're going to say yes and go out of your way and do what you consider because it's for the benefit of the relationship. But as we were talking with Ebony a little bit earlier this morning.
Oh, I want to give this example.
Sometimes there's no payout on the relationship.
Yeah, so I say, you guys missed this morning before we start air. I had, it was her pillow, but I had this pillow behind my back, and Ebony said, can I have that pillow? And I said, no. That's all I said. And she took it anyway. She's holding the pillow right now. So what do if you say no to somebody and they completely slam over you anyway? They just take their bus and drive it right over you.
Well, you could have said no because my back really hurts this morning and it's really helping me, or maybe you were really tired, but you could have given her a reason. And you know, at the end of the day, there's sometimes no is not 100%. It's not always going to work.
Okay, you got pushy people. They just take pillows anyway. That's all I'm saying. Next time, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, no, Ebony, because my back hurts because I was up all night feeding a baby. That's what I'm going to say next time.
I'm going to say no, thank you.
Allison, thanks for your time.
It's my pleasure.
If you want to get in contact with her, the website is on your screen, precisionspeaking.com. She works with clients all over the Southeast. She'll be more than happy to come and give you a few tips and lessons. We'll be right back. Stay with us.